What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another watch along. Game 2 of the Champions League semi final. People are walking out. Estadi Olympique Louis Companies. Hey, Shanks. Good evening. Predictions? Wait, what's GE? On your. Hey, Kev. Good luck today. DeMarco, Mkhitaryan, Çalhanoğlu, Barella, Dumfries. Good evening. Oh, good evening. Hello, Biku. Other than Arsenal, I don't care. Another tribute to Pope Francis again. Though they are not playing. Today there was the Asian Champions League, huh? Al Nasser versus Kawasaki. Oh, I remember the Japanese team that used to be really good, Kashima Antlers. No idea if they're good anymore or not. And PSG gonna win their first UCL title? Because I told you, they're looking the strongest team. Maybe not in the group stage, but after the group stage, they've been clearly looking the strongest. Might happen this time, man, whether we all want it or not. They're slowly becoming undeniable. Found out how they elect Pope. Cardinals and some part of the Carmeling goes on. Yeah, I told you, dude. The Cardinals and I forgot what it was, but they call the Cardinals every year. That I know for sure because the Cardinals come. They wait till the Cardinals come for the funeral, then they vote. Then there are some other, I'm pretty sure there are some other criteria. Like I know age is one criteria for sure. But yeah, Inter Milan's already scored. Wow. Look at that cream. Well, that was definitely not expected. Chesney taking a nap. That's definitely not the start I expect. I'll tell you that much for sure. Ay, 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 ay. How do you. That's not a great start. I mean, that's stating the very obvious, but that is not a great start. Looks like it's going to be a bit of a long game today for Barcelona. Not a great start at home. Hello, Tolumba. Good evening. I'll be watching on delay, guys. I'm watching it on Tata Play, but apart from that, we are good to go. And would you prefer watching Spain's pass the ball tiki taka or prime Catenaccio of Italy? Really don't like tippy tappy football. I can't lie. What would I prefer watching? Allow me to think about that for a second. By the way, Tualumba, in case you aren't watching the match, Inter have already scored. No, oh god, it would have to be. It'd have to be tippy tappy. How painful is that to admit? Yep, it would be tippy tappy. Yeah, animation class for Unreal Engine right now. Fantastic. That's one step closer to Japan, Biku, if everything goes well. They're quite in demand there. They're quite in demand in New Zealand, even I believe. Oh, bad foul by DeMarco. Those two are the most boring styles, yeah, but at least one of them can be converted into an attacking style, right? Catenaccio is full counter attack, no? If you're just shutting them down the whole time, whereas at least Tepi Tappy, you can actually use it effectively enough to create lots of attacks, provided you have the right players. About to watch the women against Chelsea. Is that today? That's also today. Cross comes in. Ooh, Dangerous clearance there by Inter Milan. It's not a high kick. De Jong did an interesting dive move there. Yeah, we got some League One football today. But I'd love old 2000, 2008, at least tell how badass the defenders are. The defenders are fantastic, dude. I don't know if I could watch it every week. At that point of time, we had the benefit of only watching, what do you call it? We had the benefit of only watching Champions League football. So I don't know if I could do that, you know, the whole time, the whole year round. Round 20 of the Indian Women's, I mean, sorry, the Women's Super League in England. Do you think Arsenal do a comeback against PSG? I don't think so, if I'm being honest. So, if Manchester United manage to pull off a win today, the women's team, of course, they will be 5 points away from Chelsea. And everyone would have played 20 games. And you can only play 2 more games. If Chelsea beat United today, they have won the league title. Even though with 2 games in hand. Mathematically, no one will be able to catch up with them. Who's playing well so far? I mean, you'd have to say Inter Milan, no? They scored within the minute. Although Barcelona now have more of the ball. Oh, God. Today's a must win for the United ladies. If they don't win, Chelsea win the league today. I don't like that, but that's the truth. They have to win, otherwise Chelsea win today. In fact, I think Chelsea win even if they draw, don't they? Oh God, it's at United's home ground even. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Currently 6 points at, yeah. I think if Chelsea draw today, they win the league title, the women. It's Chelsea's league, yeah. I mean, you can only prolong it. You can't prolong it by much because next week there are only 2 games left. Yamal on the ground holding his face. Nobody's buying it. The way that things are going for United, I think the Arsenal have a chance. This is the season of shame. Add one more Arsenal winning CL. I mean, the women are in the finals too, no? They beat Lyon. But they got to play Barcelona. So, unfortunately for them, their first ever Champions League final for the women as well. Who's playing for the women? I mean, I don't know if this is the fixed lineup, but Carlos Joy in goal. Maya Leticia, the captain. Turner, George, Riviere, Miyazawa, Bizet, Jansen, Clinton, Leah Galton, and Melvin Mallard up front. Anna Hampton, Lucy Bronze, Millie Bright, Girma, who I think played for San Diego FC last year. Tolumba can correct me on that one. Liam Charles, Kate Walsh, WHM captain. God, her name's captain. Interesting. A. Bevier Jones, Erin Cuthbert, Baltimore. I think Baltimore played for Lyon last year. Columba can double check me. He watches women football, and obviously Mayra Ramirez up front. It's a strong Chelsea team. The best we can do is push it back a game, even if we win, because we'd still be 5 points behind them. I would prefer if we beat them today so we don't lose at our ground, but we might not have a say in that, unfortunately. That is a ridiculous goal conceded by us, but I mean by Barcelona. But what can you do? Hey, Wanono. Joker is coming to Man United. We can hope. We can hope, man. I honestly, it seems like even Fabrizio doesn't have. I feel like the leaks have been quite minimal this year. I feel like the leaks are not happening for the reporters like they used to. That is one thing I will say that is nice about United this time. Um, you've definitely reduced the leaks to a great extent. We just need to seal Champions League for next season. I assume, Tolumba, you're talking about the women's team. We'll only get, but we won't seal it. No, we'll only get qualification, right? Second and third get qualifiers. So I think we have actually, haven't we? Christmas gifts from Mighty CSK, gifted free 2 points. What a fall off. Bro, can you believe it? Khalil Ahmed bowling that wide. If he didn't bowl that wide, it would have literally gone to the last ball. They needed 3 runs from 9 balls and they won with 2 balls left. I don't know. I don't know what they were trying to do. I have no idea what they were trying to do. Very frustrating because if Punjab lost, it would have been very good for me. But it was just quite shocking. Whatever they were trying to do was quite shocking. All they had to do, one guy tried to pull the ball with 1 run left to win. I mean, all he had to do was just, you know, make sure it lands on the ground instead of in the air, or leave it. They were getting the last couple of wickets were just stupid ones with like 2 runs left to win. Just cut back, cleared out there by Chalanoglu. No, Barella. Uh, Here comes the Barcelona berserker. It's starting to happen now. When Super League has started, England Chelsea. I guess Onono is aware of that as well. I don't know if you know, Ketan, but if the Chelsea women's team draws or beats us today, Chelsea's women's team wins the league with 2 games to spare. Although, no matter what happens, they're probably going to win it next week anyway. But they could win it today. Foul in a very dangerous spot here by Barella. I don't see us finishing top 4. Fucking shit every goddamn time. I mean, listen, you need top 5, right? This year, so it's all good. Top 5, I think, takes you all there. Women's team is quite strong even right now. They put a strong lineup today. Rafinha puts stand up in the air, waving to the fans behind. Yeah, okay. If this goes in from here, Sommer needs to get sacked. I know IPL. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, you're talking about the IPL. Sorry. Okay. What is the table like actually? Tomorrow we gotta beat Rajasthan, man. Nothing else will do. So it's RCB, Punjab Kings, Mumbai. But if if GT wins, they'll go above us. So we are currently, the lowest will go is 4th at the moment. Everybody has played 10 games except GT and SRH. SRH is probably going to lose that game. CSK, SRH, RR at the bottom with KKR. PLV definitely won't finish. I mean, top 5, dude. I think it's possible. I have a feeling City is going to fall off just at the last moment, and then we can all really have a good time. I mean, they'll still probably win that FA Cup, but you know, can't win everything. Can't win everything. Barcelona just tapping the ball around. Yamal loses the ball, wins it again. Nice little 1-2 there by the Barcelona players. Yamal getting double teamed. Still managed to get the ball out. Quick 1-2. Asking for a foul in dangerous area. The referee says stand up. Jules Koundé trying to dribble the ball too fancily. Throw in for Inter Milan. Hello Arsha. Good evening. City, though, definitely won't. I think Forest or Newcastle. I actually think Forest games are not that hard. The ones they have left. They got to play Brentford tomorrow tomorrow, right? Tomorrow midnight they got to play Brentford. That's one of the games. Wow, the most goals in the Champions League is Gurasi. I didn't even know that. And Rafinha with 12. Wow, okay. Ancelotti debacle, not really, dude. You should have gone last year when they won. Brazil's been courting him for the last couple of years. He should have just gone. It was a big mistake to extend your stay. Especially if that's where you're planning on going anyway. If he was always going to take the Brazil job, he should have definitely just taken it after they won the Champions League. Always go out on top. Did you see Arsenal's T4 last night? Don't know what you're talking about, Onano. There's a lot of things they can't do right. Some things never change. Some Inter Milan player got clattered. Well, actually, he ran into the head, which is weird. He ran into Inigo Martinez's head and he still managed to get hurt. Trossard कल UCL का मैच खेल रहा था आज बासा वर्सेस इंटर का मैच कर रहे थे. That guy does look like Trossard, doesn't he? I've been saying it for a while now. He really does look like Trossard. Just goes to show you, no matter how much of a high role Arsenal are on, they can still screw up. It just goes to show you. That's what we really call heritage. No matter what they do, they still somehow manage to screw things up. It's a real shame though, because the fans had some cool designs and they were like, nah, we got this. That didn't work out well. Semi-final after 16 goddamn years, they hang a piece of cloth. I think it was a giant cloth with a cannon on it. I mean, apparently the fans wanted to do it. They had really good designs, but they said no, it's okay. They had to refund all the money back, which is what a headache. And yeah, got something else. They're missing King Kai. Probably should have stayed at Leverkusen at this rate. Would have probably been better for his mental health. Cross comes in by Di Marco. Inter up 2-0. Dumfries. Oh boy. What's happening here? What is happening here? I mean, I don't know what you want Chesney to do for that one. The first one is, I mean, his placement in goal was terrible. I don't know what you want him to do from this point blank range. Cross comes in, the header gets looped over right in front of him. like a sideways kind of bicycle kick, or as some people would call it, a banana kick. Yeah, it went over Rafinha's head. You can't even do anything. He's standing right next to Chesney. Chesney can't even dive. Yeah. Wow, incredible. This is the manager I wanted before we got Amarim, but I mean, before we thought we were going to renew Eric Ten Hag's deal, but we renewed his deal and then got Amarim. I wanted Simone Inzaghi. Yep, 2-0. Dumfries. Barcelona celebrate too much the win against Real Madrid. Ooh, Tualumba, I got some juicy news for you regarding this match. Just before the match started, Yamal did an interview with his stupid looking hairstyle. I mean, it is stupid looking. I mean, it's like almost Johnny Bravo level color blonde. But anyway, um, they asked him something about him being really arrogant and making some statements, and people found him too arrogant at Real Madrid or something. It was some statements he made after the Copa del Rey, basically. So the Spanish interviewer said people in the capital city aren't happy with the things you had to say, and what he said was, um, it doesn't matter. As long as we keep winning, it doesn't matter. When we lose, then they'll talk. It's not looking good right now. I saw the quotes, yeah. I mean, he's 17, dude. God bless him, but it's not looking good right now, is it? That might age very poorly in a matter of a week. We miss Balde and Lever. I mean, even if you do miss Balde and Lever, Kev, it's not like you don't have the ball. I mean, the first goal was Onana levels of goalkeeping, which I'm sure you'll understand how we feel now, Kev. And the second one, I mean, I don't know what you want Chesney to do for the second one. Rafinha was standing next to him and it went over his head. I mean, I don't know why Rafinha didn't stand still. He jumped after the ball passed his head. He should have. It was better off if he just stood still, I think. Although he would have got one in the face, that's for sure. But he jumped so much after the ball already passed him. It was pointless. So I don't know what Chesney could do. The second one, first one was quite horrible. Too arrogant. I mean, listen, man. When you're 17 years old and that good, maybe it doesn't matter. Fucking hell, he just scored. Yamal just scored. Oh my god, what a fucking blinder. This kid is crazy, man. It's infuriating. We're just calling him too arrogant and he scores an absolute blinder of a goal through traffic. Another left foot curler in the opposite net. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Shrugging off a defender. Takes on one. Goes around one. Shoots between two. Hits the post, goes in. Incredible. I mean, he's going to be more arrogant after this. I mean, Sommer didn't even move, and I don't. It wouldn't even matter if he did. Hello, L1 for Barca indeed. Hello, Vedang. Good evening. Had some assignments, joined match late, and a successful hate watch day too. Speak of the devil. I know. Seriously, we were literally talking about him when he scores. Tolumba, how does it work in Russia? Are the games through? Do you have to go through a subscription, an app subscription? Do they just show it on local TV, like kind of how they do in India? Or it is televised if you have like a dish. How do you do it? Do you do it through an app? Like how do you watch normally? Got the talent to back it up? No, he's definitely talented, yeah, but he's also 17. He's a little too young to be this arrogant, you know? But at the end of the day, like he said, as long as we keep winning, everyone will be quiet. So, it is what it is. Some people talk and let a goal go between their legs. So, oh, Yamal's pumping up the crowd. God, this hairstyle is terrible. Ah, so close. He skinned DeMarco. Forces Sommer. Wait, hold on a minute. Sommer touched the ball. I mean, Sommer, I don't know if Sommer could even get near that ball even if he wanted to. Good start though by Inter Milan. Still 2-1 up away. Ball goes long. Gets kicked out, unfortunately, out of bounds. The Russian sites that show certain matches away, but the big ones are behind paywalls or only certain TV stations. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Trossard's telling them to stop wasting time. Man, he's on double duty today. Paychecks must be flying in. Oh, what a touch by Rafinha. Oh boy. Inter Milan are going to get peppered now. It's got to be really solid there. Good win back by Dumfries. Good win back. But you know, as students, we have our ways. No, understand. Talamba, I was just curious to know how the TV setup is in Russia, like in terms of football. So yeah, I mean, Chesney couldn't do anything for this second goal, man. It is so close. It goes over Torres' head. It goes over Rafinha's head. There's nothing he could have done there. Sommer goes long. Time in the match is 28-28. Oof. Terrible foul there by Lautaro Martinez. Yamal lays it off to the middle. Barcelona gone back again. 5 attempts, 2 on target, 3 attempts, 2 on target for Inter. Here we go, Yamal again. Double teamed, cuts in. Ooh, nice incisive pass. It sticks in, shoots. Danny Olmo squeezes through, releases the shot, goes straight to Sommer. Sommer fumbles it a little bit, but gets it back quickly. Already 2-1, yeah. I mean, at least this is way more fun than the last match, isn't it? Although PSG should have definitely been up 3 now. Cross comes in, Yamal! Pushed out by Sommer, out of the dangerous way. Onana should be watching these highlights. You push it away from the players running in. That would be nice. अगर इस मैच में लेवा होता तो I mean, listen, Kev, the game is barely halfway done. You might not need lever by the end of this game. Let's wait and see. I mean, not need in the sense of obviously it's better if he's playing, but if you'll win 3-2, does it matter? It depends on the margin. No, if you'll win 3-4, 5-2, I don't think it would matter. Because Inter Milan's not going to play super attacking football at the San Siro, are they? They might not have a choice, but they're not going to do it comfortably. Cross comes in straight to Sommer. So almost slowing out the game now. Let's see what the score is. Nil-nil United Chelsea women's team. Thank God. I mean, even a draw actually seals the deal for Chelsea, but have a good game. You have to play them in the FA Cup final even, no? Oh God, Inter Milan are passing out from the back. They're playing with fire here. Playing with fire. Oh God, Inter Milan are holding on. Thoughts on traveling team for tomorrow? Just gotta go with what we've got, man. We don't really. What can we do? We have to just go with what we've got. It would be nice if we had a fully fit team, but that's just not how it works, is it? Cross comes in by Yamal. Sommer picks it up. Colombo Leeds scored 93 goals this season in the championship. 93 goals. But they're still on the level points with Burnley going into the last game this week. How crazy is that? Second best defense, best offense. Best defense was Burnley. Can you imagine? Burnley scored only 50, conceded 15 goals this season. Last year they conceded 15 goals in the month. Wow. Burnley is looking a lot different apparently now. How good is this guy, Lamine Yamal, at this age? I mean, even Messi wasn't this good at 17. Yeah, that's true. Shot from distance. Another save there by Sommer. That was unnecessary there. That was unnecessary. Shoved Yamal from behind. That was unnecessary. It was a miss. Yamal's creating chance every minute right now. Fucking hell, what a talent. Yep. I can't believe Burnley has only conceded 15 goals the whole season. How insane is that? Where is Ansu Fati? What a sad story. The next Messi. I mean, he came on and actually scored in La Liga the other day. Injuries and all, no? He came to Brighton for a bit when it just wasn't happening, I guess. Oh, wow. If Carrick beats Coventry, Tualumba, if Carrick beats Coventry at the end, they got to play each other. Carrick might still actually, mathematically speaking, make it. They could still, he could still possibly make the playoffs. Wow, that would be cool. Coventry is right now in sixth, and Ferran Torres has just scored 2-2. Oh boy, 4 goals in a half. That's crazy. 4 goals in a half is absolutely crazy. What a cross. Rafinha lays the ball into the, heads it into the ground, but a cross like a cut back header, and just jumpy tapping. 2-2. My God, at least we're being entertained today. Like I told Kev, might not even need Lewandowski this game. 21 minutes. United Chelsea still 0-0. The Super League. Just keeping an eye on all the games, as many games as possible. Oh my God, Barcelona straight again with the attack. Oh, that was a nice move there with Dumfries. और दो गोल मारेगी प्रॉब्लम. Yeah, I agree. Salford have to play Carlisle. Oh my God. Yamal ने लेनी देनी कर रखी है डुम्फ्रीज की. Second goal was good. Wow, this is great. Carrick and Gary Neville both might be in the playoffs. Salford have to play Carlisle, who's already relegated already. Yo, Inter cannot even go behind their own half. Some people would say they are used to playing that kind of football. Kunde injured, yes. Eric Garcia coming on. Well, that was not great timing. That is not great timing. Crazy. Yamal's goal was crazy. Look at the power he generates from such an awkward angle. The power and the curve. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The power and the curve in between two players. Oh, bad foul. Inter are losing it right now, man. They're getting way too aggressive. Really, yeah, Inter can't get out of their own half. They started out with a bang, but now it's not happening at the moment. Eric Garcia coming on. Substitution with Jules Kunde. Why Eric Garcia? Probably that's the most experienced player they can have in this game. Yamal plays it in 1-2. Oh, so close, so close to create some more damage. Oh no, Lautaro Martinez looks like he's in trouble now. Oof, things are not going well for Simone Inzaghi. What happened here? Oh my god, don't tell me he's injured. Rahul आना चाहिए था. Maybe there's a reason for it. Yeah. Not sure. Rafinha circulates the ball back in, keeps it in play, cuts it back in. Pedri cross comes in, finds Yamal in the box on the opposite side. Yamal 2-on-1 as usual, holding the ball, little bit of juggling, cuts it back across inside. Garcia back to Garcia. De Jong. Oh, what was that? What was that cross? Oh, Yamal retrieves the ball but loses. See that again? Ooh, that didn't look good. Slipped. Still nil nil. All the way back to Shazni. 30 seconds left in this half. Half time. What a half. What a half indeed. 2-2. Where was this yesterday? Would have been nice. Can't keep a lead like United. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It does seem that we cannot keep a lead like United. They cannot keep a lead like United. Good game nonetheless. Yes, indeed. It was a good game. It is a good game. And we'll take that as a neutral. Always take that. What happened today? I think AFC Champions League, right? What was that? Excuse me. Oh, Al Nasser lost. Oh, it was the semi-finals. Can you imagine if seriously, can you imagine if Ronaldo won this even? Oh boy. There were three. There were three Saudi teams. Al Hilal versus Al Hali. Al Hali won. That is the team Ivan Toney's in. And Al Nasser and Kawasaki, and they lost 3-2. And in 2 days' time, the finals will be there. Al Ali versus Kawasaki. My God. Ivan Toney is going to be Asian champion. Woohoo. Yep, Ivan Toney scored as well. Roberto Firmino is the captain of Al Ali. Frank Cassie, Riyad Mahrez, Wenderson Galeno, Ibanez, Mary Demiral, who used to play for Juventus, Edward Mendy, who won the Champions League at Chelsea. Ali Oski, I think, played in Leeds. My God, this is basically an European team. Koulibaly with a red card. Wow. Where is Chelsea, man? He's here. That's what I was reading. Al Ali. They're in the AFC Champions League final. That's going to be played in 2 days. There were three Saudi teams in the semi-finals. Al Hilal, Al Ali, Al Nasser, and Kawasaki. Kawasaki beat Al Nasser today. So Al Ali will be playing uh, Kawasaki in the finals. Al Hilal has Sergio Milinkovic Savic, Kalidou Koulibaly, Yassine Bonu, the Moroccan old goalkeeper, Henan Lodi, who played for Atletico Madrid, Saleh Al Dossari, who's the captain, played for Saudi Arabian team in the World Cup, Mitrovic and Malcolm, and Ruben Neves. My God, seriously, the Saudi league is like almost like a Premier League, La Liga, Serie A light with all the players that are in the team. And so Yamal wasn't yapping all this. He was right. I don't agree. I don't agree. He's too young. He's too young to be talking like this, dude. He has plenty of a footballing career left. He has plenty of a footballing career. This is very premature. But you know what? He's winning now, so no one's going to care. But he has a teammate who had the same hype, like Twalumba said, Ansu Fati. He had the same hype coming up, and we know how that ended. So take 1 year at a time, take one season at a time, you know, see what happens. 37 minutes, United Chelsea, 0-0. Ujwal, age fraud for this Yamal guy, man. What a player. True. Definitely, we can all agree on that. There are still, can still be more mature about his approach, but I don't think you can deny that at all. Wow, the Liga F has 16 teams in it, whereas the Women's Super League only has 12. They play way more games. No wonder they are better than us. They are more active a team. 15 games, 4 games away. Real Madrid are chasing them, man. Damn. Oh, but Barcelona Femini has 1 game in hand, so the lead will go to 4 points. Real Madrid are chasing them though. Real Madrid Femini still have 4 games left, 3 to 4 games left. Lacks media training, of course. Like I said, man, he has a long way to go. He has a long way to go in terms of his footballing career. Um, but you know what? He's had a fantastic game today, so no one will care about that. Nobody will care about that. Oh wow, the CONCACAF Champions Cup is going on as well. The Vancouver Whitecaps versus Inter Miami. Vancouver Whitecaps are currently leading 2-0. Second leg is today. And Cruz Azul versus Tigres. It's 1-1 right now. My God. Can you imagine? Messi and Ronaldo both get knocked out of the semi-finals of their respective continental cups on the same day. Imagine. I know hindsight doesn't always show the right picture, but we should have gone in for Flick, or we should have gone in for Inzaghi. The guy that needed media training the most was Eric Ten Hag. that's that's the truth. That's the real truth. Couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. To the point where all you can do is laugh about it now when you think about it. It's not about hindsight though, Pratham. It's I was just telling everyone in the chat like before I thought we were going to re-sign Ten Hag or whatever, extend his contract, his 1 year extension. I was hoping we would get Simone Inzaghi. So yeah, it's not about hindsight. I mean, I said it that time when I thought he was going. Um, we have what we have now, man. We got to move with this. Simple as that. Got to hope that he's going to crush it and kill it for us, and we don't have to worry about the future anymore. Regardless who we went for, United problems are big. Yeah. No, but when I say that, I mean in terms of the disarray it caused, right? Because we would have a new manager at the beginning of the season. The disarray it caused having going from a 4-back manager to a 3-back manager mid-season was disarray. If we went for Amarim or Inzaghi or whoever before the season started, it would have only done us a benefit. Nobody else. Our problems are big, I agree, but our problems just became unnecessarily bigger when we decided to switch managers mid-season. There is mitigating your problems and there's making your problems worse. We made our problems worse by getting Amarim in November. It's as simple as that. Whether you all back the manager, don't back the manager, strategically speaking, it was a terrible decision. It wasn't good for us. It would be the same situation what Amram's facing with the squad left by ETH. No, but Ujwal, I would push back and say at least it would be at the beginning of the season, and he would have bought instead of buying Xerxes and whoever we bought. For example, instead of buying Xerxes, Mazraoui Delict, maybe he would have bought, I don't know, Bastoni, Demarco, and I don't know, pick people. He could have bought them on at the beginning of the season, and we would have people to play that style of football. At least we would have some players to play that style of football, and they would have a preseason to train under it. If it doesn't matter what manager you would get, if you get a manager in November, it was always never going to end well for us. I'm talking about when Ineos decided to, at the last minute, renew his contract for 1 more year. When they met him at Ibiza when he was in his hotel, and he thought they were done, and they go to the contract to his hotel when he's on holiday and make him sign it. I'm talking about that time. I'm not talking about November. In November, it didn't matter who we went for, back three manager, back four manager. It was always not going to end well. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know, but our fan base is kind of weird. Inzaghi plays a back five, Inter have been brilliant, but our fan base was like, we don't want a defensive manager, but in the contrary, rooted for Amarim. I think Amarim's style of football is more offensive, but see the it's a weird thing, Pratham. You're right, because some people will say it's not a back five, it's a back three, because he doesn't play with wing backs, he plays with wingers. So, for example, if you see the history, I'll just give one example of one player, Pratham. If you go back and see the history of his left wing back, his name is Nuno Mendes. He has one of the worst hairlines you've ever seen in your life. His name is Nuno Mendes. No, sorry, Nuno Santos, not Nuno Mendes. Nuno Santos. He was a left winger until the system changed, and then he became a left wing back. It's to me they are wingers. They are not wing backs because he uses wingers in those positions. He doesn't use defensive players normally. I like calling them winger backs because that's what they are essentially. They are attackers instead of more defensive people. So people will push back and tell you it's not a back five, it's a back three because he plays with attacking minded players, i.e., wingers. Because Nuno Mendes has never been a left back. He was always a left winger before they changed formation. And he managed to adapt his style to become a left winger back, as I like to call it. And the same thing on the right hand side. I don't remember who it was. Was it Trincao? I don't remember who was on the right hand side, but he was also a winger, not a wing back or a full back. Uh, so that's why they say, and I quote, it's a back three, not a back five. Wow, Ronald Araujo is coming on. Why didn't he come on for Eric Garcia? That's a great point. Kev said that. Not, I'm a little confused now. They're making two defender changes. That's very interesting. Anyway, Ronald Araujo is looking good. Flick's giving him the pat on the back. Let's go. That one FA Cup costed us two terrible seasons. Yeah, Ujjwal, but here's the. I mean, it costed us a lot more, man. Let's see. It cost us sacking De Gea. It costed us falling out with Ronaldo, and God knows what the. Who knows what the locker room was like for those two seasons. I mean, people that don't even have a history of not creating issues, like Rafael Varane. He was surprised they renewed Ten Hag for this year. I mean, it's a whole chaotic thing, dude. To be honest, it's a whole chaotic thing. Mehdi Taremi is coming on. That's interesting. Lautaro Martinez is not coming back. Kef was right. He is injured. He decided to play the half and then come off. Mehdi Taremi, as people would know, prolific striker for Porto, and came to Inter on a free, I believe. Araujo has been substituted for Gerard Martin. That is the change that's been made. Nico Barella, very, very underrated. I don't think he's very, very underrated at all. I remember my friend who has the Real Madrid channel saying that they would take Barella. I remember some other team also saying they were interested in Barella last season. I think he's fantastic. Him and Bastoni, it's a wonder they're still in Inter Milan. But then maybe it's true what they say. The Italians don't like to leave Italy a lot. By the way, what did you make of that Arsenal tifo? It's funny you say that. Ask that question, Pratham. It's just like most things in life with Arsenal. Just like most things with Arsenal. You think they are positive? You think when they are on the up and up, they still manage to fuck up something. The fans, there was an organization that asked fans to donate to make a tifo. They had really cool designs. The club said no. So, even when they are on a high, they still manage to screw up. That is what we call typical Arsenal. It's really sad because the club lets the fans down a lot of the times. Yeah, I mean, it didn't look good. That's all I'll say. I don't want to make fun of it or whatever. It's not really my. I mean, I don't care. I'm glad our T4 looked cool. Our T4 looked cool as fuck. Seriously. And it was a perfect starting point to that crazy game we had against Leon. So as long as we have those T4s next week for Bilbao, I'll take it. Let's be honest, the T4 thing is a very foreign concept um, for England. I mean, you see them every week in Germany and in France, and I don't know if they do it in Italy, but in like Eastern Europe. But here, it's a very, very foreign concept. So the club wanted to do it first. They didn't want to, take a chance. I'm very happy the United fans came out with their own tifo and the club allowed it. It was approved by Bruno Fernandes, which was awesome. Um, and they put it up, which was great. So that was a full fan initiative. The fans tried to do it here in Arsenal, and Arsenal said no, and it looks stupid. So, you know, this is what it is. The last thing I would do is listen to English pundits talk on footballers around the world. I mean, listen, yeah, I don't know if I'd go that far, man. I don't know which football pundits are watching which leagues. Because the truth of the matter is they don't really necessarily talk about other leagues. Maybe there is someone who actually watches other leagues football. I don't know. What I will say is that there's a lot of pundits that are scared to lose their jobs because they don't want to question when you're supposed to. And I think that is wrong. I think you have to question, you have to push back when the time is right, and you have to speak up on things when you have to. And I don't feel English pundits do that a lot, to be honest. I don't know why Sommer's playing from the back here. He's just playing with fire unnecessarily. Just unnecessarily playing with fire. Inter Milan can barely get out of their own half. Oh my god, that cutback was beautiful. DeMarco went over the bar. What a cut. What a cross by Dumfries. It goes into the danger zone. It goes past a few players. It seemed onside. Lands up on the other side of DeMarco. DeMarco skies it just over the bar. Got it on the bounce too, unfortunately, there. Oh, bad pass back there by Barcelona. Barcelona bring out from the back. Inter Milan have the ball. Oh, that was a terrible layup there. That was a terrible layoff for the Inter Milan player. Inter Milan still have the ball though. They're starting the second half strong like they did the first half. I don't know why. I don't know why Shazni decided to play from the back there when they were still the team didn't fall back at the beginning of the new play. That could have been dangerous and unnecessary. We have laughed. Believe he's talking about the Tifo. Who has come out stronger? I would lean a little bit on Inter Milan, much like the first half. But Barcelona slowly getting into the game, and we saw what happened in the last one. They started off a little slow, but then it ended up evening out. But I feel like Barcelona aren't allowing Inter Milan to make that many attacks into their box in the first 10 minutes like they did in the last half. Hypothetical, but Bruno at Arsenal and Odegaard United, what difference do you think it makes? Well, considering Bruno Odegaard has 4 assists and 4 goals the whole season, not as much as many people like to think. Neat passes are cool and all, but you saw what happened when Saka wasn't there at Arsenal. What did Odegaard do? I mean, people can slag Bruno all they want, but at the end of the day, he at least does something. He literally has 4 assists and 4 goals, Odegaard. What is the point of playing number 10 with four goals, 4 assists, and does not pick up the slack when Saka is not playing? Listen, he's a good football player, but I mean, I wouldn't take him. I mean, I wouldn't take him personally. Like, neat passes are great and all, holding the ball is great and all, but if you can't do anything with the ball, I mean, you saw it. We played Arsenal. Which one of them showed up? Even when we lost to Arsenal, which one of them showed up? Like, Odegaard was not effective even the game we lost in. Then we won with 10 men. Listen, man, he's a good player. Maybe in a better team, Odegaard does better. I don't know, but I wouldn't take him. I wouldn't. With these set of players, I don't think you can really do much better than Bruno Fernandes, because when everyone else doesn't show up, at least there's a glimmer of hope that Bruno Fernandes will show up. And Odegaard clearly is not that kind of player, Pratham. I know last year Bruno had a bad season. Everyone was like, we would take Odegaard over Bruno, but I mean, I think the season kind of proves it. Even when we are at our worst, he's still doing better than Odegaard. Pedri goes wide. Pedri goes wide. Not goad. Goes wide. Is DeMarco being subbed off? What's happening? Bro, these players are dropping like flies, man. Yo, what's that? That wavy little thing the fans are doing that looks trippy. Whom are you rooting for in this UCL? Nobody, dude. I'm just enjoying it being a neutral. DeMarco's coming out for Augusto. Given we reach the UEL finals, if the team is fully fit, my back five would be Dallo, Noose, Delict, Maguire, Euro, Shaw. I don't think. I think Dallo's done for the season anyway. Noose, Delict, yeah. I think. You know what's the weird thing? Because Dallo's injured, I think we're going to play all of those players. They made fun of Dallo not being fit the whole season. Now it might bite us in the back. Let's hope it does not. Let's hope it does not. I saw some people on. I saw some people on Twitter saying, "Watch us play better now." I'm like, yo, man. You better hope we play better. You better hope we play better. That's all I'll say. Because if we don't play better, can't really say anything about anyone, can you? That's looking weird for Inter. I don't know what that was, but it was looking really trippy, dude. It was a really weird looking thing, but I don't know. Maybe it's a thing they do there. It was looking really trippy, but whatever that was, it was some kind of version of a wave, I guess. I don't know. Oh, slow now, just circulating the ball. There we go. Cross comes in. Oof. Clearance there by Inter Milan. I mean, now it's back to the first half. Struggling to get out of their own half again. Inter Barcelona with another attack. God, relentless. Laid off to the center of the pitch. Circulated back out to the right. Oh, here we go. Ooh, Sommer gets there. Hits the clearance. Still nil-nil. United Chelsea half time. My God, Barcelona swarming them. Swarming them. Altay, Tom, Lindelof, Malacia, Evans, Ericsson, Casemiro, Rashford, Anthony Sancho, Hoyland, Garnacho, plenty first team players leaving. Yeah, I don't think so, but Tom, we need a third goalkeeper. I guess Tom would be leaving. Tom Lindelof will leave. Tom Lindelof, Ericsson, Evans all leave because their contracts run out. Casemiro has already told us in January he's going to sit here till his contract runs out, so he's not going anywhere. Rashford, we might not get the money for. Anthony is going out on loan. Otherwise, we'll have to sell him at a loss. If we sell him at a loss, it'll affect our PSR. So apparently, you might be going for a loan. Sancho, I don't know about. Hoyland, Garnacho, I don't know about. Maybe one of them will leave. Both of them will not. Your outgoings aren't going to be the outgoings you think, buddy. I'm telling you, I'm letting you know now in advance so you don't go crazy. Altay might leave. Ruben Amorim might give Altay a chance at the beginning of next season, depending on how this season ends. You never know. But Tom will leave. Lindelof's on a free. Ericsson Evans on a free. Casemiro has 1 year left. Sancho has 1 year left. Malacia, I don't know if we can even offload him, honestly. Oh, here we go. Inter has a chance. Cutback being blocked. Cutback being blocked by Araujo. They're fantastic. Yeah, so I don't think all those players are going Pratham. Be prepared to be very disappointed. Basically, we have 2 months before preseason. Oh, I actually, wait, 2 months. Goal! Goal by Inter Milan. Dumfries again off the cross. Oh my god, what's happening? Inter Milan back with a lead. This game's crazy. This game's absolutely crazy. They've had 4 shots on target, they've scored 3 goals. Crazy. Dumfries is on a hat trick, which is what a strange sentence to say. Denzel Dumfries on a hat trick. What the fuck is that set piece defending? Oh my god, I don't know what almost trying to do there. Was it almost man? I think it was almost man. Almost lost track of the man. Man, another deflected header onto the goal scorer. My god, Dumfries is all over the pitch. Incredible. Can you imagine if Denzel Dumfries scores a Champions League hat trick? Bet nobody would have guessed that at the beginning of the game. Corner for Barcelona. My God, don't forget that he has to defend Rafinha as well. He's had a fantastic game today. Hey, didn't you get linked with Dumfries 1 2 seasons back? We did last season. Well, no, not this season. Yeah, last season. 23-24. Oh, what a goal! Oh, what a goal by Rafinha. Oh my God, what is happening in this game? What is happening in this game? Oh my God. Oh my God. The players even didn't know what to do. They thought the ball hit the post and went out. Fake by Yamal. My God. What a contrast from yesterday's game, isn't it? What an absolute contrast from yesterday's game. Yesterday's game was not bad by any means, but what a contrast. Oh my God. It'll be counted as an own goal. Who cares, dude? Even if it is counted as an own goal, the shot was still the shot. Incredible. Inter United. Oh God, here comes Fermin Lopez now is coming on. Getting on more attackers. Crazy. This was like PSG yesterday where they were getting on more attackers at the end of the game. Terrific match indeed. 100%. My God, the Real Madrid fans must be hating this right now. They must be absolutely hating this. Every time they were 2-0 down, the Real Madrid fans must have all been in a corner dancing up and down in their underwear. Next thing you know, 38 minutes, it's 2-2. Then at 3-2, at 62 minutes, everyone was like, yeah, they're back, they're back. And then 3 minutes later, Rafinha does this. Oof. Almost coming off of Fermin Lopez. Almost not had the greatest of games, isn't it? Been quite frustrating. Yeah. Almost doesn't look too happy. 3-3. This is being unserious. Inter Milan are starting to put pressure on Barcelona, though. That's interesting. They're trying to ensure that they don't come into their half and stay there. They're trying to press from the front more now. Yamal, back flick, cross comes in, cleared. Back to Yamal. No, Yamal gets through two of them. Cross comes in, clears back out, back to a Barcelona player. They can't even get it out of the penalty box right now. Oh my god, some fancy move there. Thuram did, and he literally passed it to a Barcelona player again. Finally, the ball goes to Somers and they can slow down now. Thuram tried to be fancy there, literally lays the ball off of Fermin, doesn't see where Fermin is. Skips a pass, people try to squeeze the shot out, but goes straight to Sommer. Inter Milan, lovely layoff there, long ball, lovely move there by Inter Milan. Foul as well, and here comes the yellow card. Kubarsi with a tactical foul, shall we call it, on Mehdi Taremi. Fratesi is coming on now for Chalanoglu. Oh, here we go. One on one. Thuram. Oh, what a tackle. What a tackle. I mean, it looked like Thuram was running in slow motion. I can't lie. Beautiful ball laid off there. Kubarsi with a last ditch tackle. I don't know how to explain that except for how it happened. What a tackle. What a save. I could have sworn Marcus Thuram was moving in slow motion. But it is what it is. Kubarsi with a yellow card. For what? Why? For protesting? And they give yellow cards also now for anything these days. What an interception. Oh my god, it might fall into a Inter Milan player. It does. 2 on 3. Runs into traffic. And he loses the ball. There we go. It laid off on the other side here. Rafinha. Early cross comes in. Tries to lay it off for Lamine Yamal. Inter Milan player, instead of heading it to Sommer, heads it across this penalty box, which seems like a really stupid thing to do, and it goes back to Barcelona. Absolute cinema indeed. Who has more fire? I mean, I can't lie. Inter Milan are looking like they finally woke up a little bit. Because Barcelona is not really allowing them to get out of the box, but they're trying to be more aggressive. Barcelona is just trying to keep their composure, pass the ball around some more. And what a shot by Rafinha. Oh my god. What a shot. Kev said that they would score 2 more goals. They've scored 1 more goal so far. Let's see. Wouldn't be surprised if it ends 4-4 if I'm being honest. we go. Lead off for Rafinha. Rafinha cut back. Oh, nobody on the overlapping run. Everyone to ahead of the ball. Oh, interception there. Great interception there. Araujo sends it back into the Inter Milan half. Foul by the Barcelona player. Chalo, good night. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, Vedang. I will not be on my channel, Vedang. I will be on one MUFC. Guys, just for the record, I'm not going to be doing it. I've been invited on one MUFC to do the watch along there. So I'll see you there if you'll want to join. It's basketball. It is indeed basketball. So I will be on one MUFC's channel if anyone wants to join me there for the watch along tomorrow. It was planned way in advance, so that's what we're doing. Okay. Take care. Good night, Vedang. Good night. Cut back across. Goal by Inter Milan. Oh, it's offside. It's ruled offside. They will check it though, I think. Are they going to check it? I don't know. Mkhitaryan may have scored the fourth goal. Dumfries with a crazy cross again. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I don't know. What is Chesney doing? I don't have a bloody clue. And to be very honest with you, it doesn't look offside either. Sorry, Kef, but that doesn't look like offside. I have to say. It's not looking off to me. It's not looking off to me either. We have to see it. Really, yeah. It doesn't look offside to me. Bloody hell, we got rid of Mkhitaryan like 7 years ago. He's playing in the Champions League semi-final. It really makes you wonder, know which players we got rid of and which players we didn't get rid of. It is offside. 3-3. Never mind. They didn't even show us the camera angle. That's interesting. John, I mean, they didn't show us. They did the check, dude. So it is what it is. Here we go again. Can't cross this time. There's no players there. Oh, here we go. Dumfries is through. Dumfries lays it off. Oh, he should have gone. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Why didn't Dumfries go for the shot? The beautiful 1-2 there by Marcus Thuram. I'm definitely not on offside there. That's mad. Oh my god, he should have just shot. Oh, that was a terrible pass by him. Mkhitaryan X. My ex, many ages ago, dude, he went to Arsenal after that, remember? Then I think he went to Roma, then he went to Inter Milan. So he's been a few places. Calling it a Sommer own goal. I mean, what are you talking about, dude? Whatever. How was he supposed to stop the ball behind him? Oh my god, his toes were offside. That's crazy. His toes were offside. Oh my god. Inter Milan should have been up 5-3. Seriously. That's crazy. His toes are offside. Inch of a foot offside, yeah. God, now imagine if Rafinha scores from here. Absolutely cinema. More cinema. Oh my god, it's in a good position too. Under the wall. Saved by Sommer. Paul gone back out, throw in for Barcelona. I mean, they can't get him out, man. Not under the wall, the side of the wall. Yep. Ooh, good block there by the Inter Milan player. Here we go. Inter might be on the attack now. Lovely layoff there by Marcus Thuram. Lays the ball off across. Taremi is here. Pedri gets around him. Back heels the ball. Whoa, wins the ball. Slide tackle from behind. Taremi does. Tries to lay the ball off and goes straight to Barcelona. I don't know. They're doing all the hard work and then they're just giving the ball away with a pass. Oh, good interception there. Great block there by Bisek. Here we go. Oh, Shazni's going through. Oh, he clears it. What? They're taking off Dumfries? Why are all the Inter players so tall except Barella? I think everyone. And Lautaro. Strategically, I guess, Zelensky is coming on as well. Former Napoli players, Piotr Zelensky. Toram out. Toram and Dumfries out for Zelensky and Matteo Damian. Oh god, our guy Damian's here, man. Maybe we should be backing Damian. Foul throw, apparently. Christensen coming on. That's interesting. They made three defending changes. Garcia, Araujo, and now Christensen's coming on. What a ball. Cross comes in. Oh god, I'm yawning now. I'm getting tired. Cross comes in, goes straight to a Barcelona player though. Remember you getting linked to Dumfries 1 2 seasons back. Why didn't you sign him? Don't really know the answer to that. Don't really know the answer to that. Maybe he was too expensive at the time. Maybe he didn't want to leave. Difficult to say. Gavi and Christensen are coming on for Kubarsi and Pedri. Barcelona with the ball still. Cross comes in. Oh, I think collision of heads. Yeah, collision of heads. Go Inter Milan starts it. Oh, they're making a run for it. Zelensky with a good move there. Barcelona laid off. Oh, what a ball! Bisek has had a good game today. Oh, 1 and 2. All or nothing in the second leg. I see a draw. Yeah, it would be quite devastating if either of them score now, wouldn't it? The legendary San Siro. We're going to have a all or nothing match. Deadlocked. 3.5 minutes left of regular time. Oh, here we go. Barcelona through. Leads off to Yamal. Oh, off the post. Goal post, yeah. Go Yamal again. Plays it off. Great control there. I think that was Gavi. Back to Yamal. Christensen. De Jong. Christensen. Cross comes in. 88 minutes up. Oh, beautiful layoff there. Ooh. Oh my god, that was a great recovery there. Slight tackle to slow down his own run. Just trying to hold on. Inter getting battered. Inter getting battered towards the end of this game. Chelsea have scored. Chelsea are the champions this year again. Chelsea have scored. Lucy Bronze, 74th minute. Baltimore with the assist. Shameless after getting washed for Barca. Yeah, Chelsea. Nathan, your thoughts on Yamal as a player? Never heard from you. Wonderful talent. What else? Oh, Rafinha goes from distance. Save there by Sommer. Much better touch this time. Save, yep. 2 minutes left of extra time. Cross comes in, back post. Cross again by Rafinha. Throw in. Cross comes in again, back post. Oh, misses all the players. Unlucky. 1.5 minutes left. Thirty seconds left. Full time. Crazy game. Crazy, crazy game. Rafinha's on the ground, exhausted. Draw, yeah, full time. Anyway, guys, absolute seminar. Are you not entertained? I am. I will see you guys tomorrow on one MUFC channel. If you all want to join in, I will not be doing the watch along here, at least for the first leg. Take care, guys. Have a great day tomorrow. And what a game. What a game. What a fun game. Take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I just want to see Arsenal in the final. Don't care who wins it. Yeah, I don't think Arsenal are going to get into the final anyway, but you never know based on today's game. Good night, guys. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.